A lot of us these days, if you don't have your phone in your other hand, you actually can't fall asleep. So even if the battery's dead, you feel like, something is wrong as until you're holding your phone on the other hand. So we're going to be discussing today how social media has affected our lives, the different things that come with social media, the benefits, what exactly are we doing on social media? How does it inspire us? Does it make us happy? Does it make us not happy? You know, how do other people feel about what we're posting? And we also look at what opportunities lie within social media. How can we harness the power of social media for our development and for the development of society? Guys, what do you think? What are you spending time doing on social
Yeah,
media?
well, I mean, for me, it's more about when I'm, first of all, I should say when I'm bored. Second of all, it's the source of information. And then, I mean, it mostly has to do with, it's kind of a source of entertainment at this particular time, especially during this time of lockdown. And it's like kind of a time pusher. It works a lot now because before you know it, it's 5 hours gone.
So 5 hours on social media. That is quite
Yes,
exciting.
entirely this is good because before you know it, you really need these 5 hours because you can
Yeah.
imagine trying to count all the minutes and you don't really have anything to do in this
Yeah.
lockdown. And then social media just says, okay, we'll make sure that you pass these 5 hours without you doing entirely anything. And before you know it, boom,
Time
it's
is
10.
gone.
Okay, the time is gone. So it works very well for me at this particular time.
Yeah, for me, I think it's
So
actually almost the same. I use social media when I'm bored. Like, when you're bored and you have your phone with you, the only thing that you can really do is look for entertainment, look for people to chat with, look for just things to scroll. So, like, I'm mostly on Instagram. So I just scroll and scroll. I watch videos. I look at places that I want to visit at some point. So it's really a form of entertainment mostly. And I go on social media when I'm bored. When I'm not bored, I feel like I don't, because I don't really have many social media platforms. So it's really just when I'm bored and I just dive in.
So this is actually interesting for me because I used to think when people are interacting with me on social media, it's because maybe people like what I'm doing.
No, we don't like you that much. We are bold. Oh, we want ask for money, my friend.
No, I mean, I think it depends though. It's not everyone who's bored. Like, it's not like you look for entertainment only when you're bored. Maybe you're tired and you just want to get away from work, from school. Then you go on social
So,
media
so
and get
it means that when you're
entertained.
tired, it's an afterthought. It's an afterthought.
No, not an afterthought, but something that you can do, like to really make you not feel tired, not for you not to sleep and things like that. Then you go on social media. No, that is an afterthought. It's just there to entertain you sometimes.
A couple of years back when we were younger, we used to chill in the drains back at home, play chess, play draft. That's social media for us. Let's go up
Yeah.
and update what is happening on your neighbor's house and who got bumped and all that kind of stuff. So I think social media makes it way, way, way lot easier.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I actually think, like what did our parents and grandparents used to do before social media? Because right now it seems like that's all we do. Sometimes when you're chilling with your family, your mom, your brothers, you're on your phone, you're all on social media. So like what did they used to do before this?
Well, the interesting part, I think there was this picture or image that was circulating on social media that said before then a phone used to unite families, but now
It breaks
a phone
families.
actually breaks families because everybody is sitting on and having breakfast. Everybody is busy on their phone, and the
Yeah,
other impact of it is the funny part is you're only important when you're not there. When you're there, you're not.
exactly.
The
Yeah,
person
that's
using my
true.
phone is more important than the person who is closer to me.
Who's not? Yeah. And also like when you go on social gatherings, when you're with your friends, maybe you're chilling, you're on lunch or something, you also go on your phones, but you like decided to meet up and catch up, but you're still on your phones. It has become like an addiction of our generation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Paul?
for for me, what social media has done is just show us how we are all intrusive people. Like it's easier to speak to yourself in your mind than the next person. So when you get on
True.
social media, it's more of the thought processes than the actual conversation that you can have one-on-one with the person. So I think also it gets to review our thought processes. Most of what we say is how we think. The thought hits your head immediately on your feet and you just put it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Simba Stolle says social media can be a good escape from reality on Facebook.
Yeah, well, but
I
this
Do you
is
think
guys
a,
so.
agree?
yes. I mean,
Definitely.
it depends. You know, it depends whether it's actually a good escape or actually going to give you another reality that you're not doing very well as well. No, it depends on how you see it, because at the end of the day, you can actually think that you are doing it, but then you discover that okay, there are some people who are really doing it, and then it can give you another different reality that goes like, "Yo, bruh,
What are you doing
probably
with
you're
your
not
life?
doing anything." Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I
And
mean,
yeah,
it depends in whose hands it is in. In the hands of good people, social media can be a very useful tool. But in the hands of an idiot, I mean, you're just amplifying
But
everything.
what about
Everything
in
is
your
just.
hands, Paul? What about in your own hands?
Opening my hands for me, it has helped me get in touch with a lot of people I would never have imagined to just be close to. I'm
yeah,
a soccer guy. I can just go on and check on Rooney's page and see what Rooney is doing or in these days of almost his retirement. So it gets you to connect with people that you never had a chance to connect with. It gets me to do that. And well, the other side of my life is preaching, so you get a chance also to put out your religious thoughts and interests and yeah, connect with people that way. It
yeah.
helps
yeah.
me make money.
Based on this, what can we say? What drives us to go on social media? Like, I hear there's boredom. I hear escape from reality. I hear it makes it disconnected to people. But I really think, like a lot of times, we actually think it's making us connected to people.
But it's not. I like what I think, right, is that it depends on like what Paul says on whose hands the social media is in. Because if you're talking in terms of, let's say, a business or someone who owns a business, they obviously go on social media to maybe market their products. And then on someone like me, I go on social media to just get entertained and then maybe bump into some stuff online that I would want to buy, like on Instagram, people advertising, then I get that. But I feel like for most of our generation or my friends, most of the people that I've spoken to, they go on social media when they're bored. It's like just a blank thing. They just like, I'm bored and they go on social media. So I feel like it depends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
well,
I
But I
see
think
Vimbai
wait,
says there on Facebook, is commenting saying
uh,
that I learn so many things every day on social media.
Mm. But the
I
question
wanted to
is,
say in a general sense, it's
yeah, yeah, yes,
when you
yes.
break it down to different platforms, like you cannot go and try and learn on Twitter. Twitter is very aggressive. You
exactly.
and probably Instagram and other sites that probably we don't have access to right on the side of the continent. But I had an incident one time where a dissatisfied client trolled me on social media, and I realized that I was getting backlash from people from the other side of the world who had no clue what was going on there. So it also gives you that chance to uh, be aggressive. Your cyber bullies there who come in and
Yeah.
just drag your name and all that, and there's very little defense as far as I've seen mainly on Facebook, where you can, and on Twitter, where you can then come out and defend yourself. There's actually this story of someone just said something about Somizi and his boyfriend, and then immediately they deleted the tweet. But
Oh wow.
somebody had already taken a screenshot, and then
Yeah.
they put it back up. And this guy, in the blink of an eye,
Yeah, and also in terms of learning things on social media, like Paul says, I don't know if you say, okay, I feel like learning this, let me go on social media. I feel like you will learn on social media as you're just scrolling, trying to have fun, trying to entertain yourself. Then you just bump into stuff that you're gonna learn about. But I don't think someone says, "Let me go on Instagram because I want to learn this."
I
I
want to
feel
learn
like it's
something.
kind of perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think like Paul said, I
No,
think we
so
need to
that's
classify
interesting
these
because
social medias, no? Because when we
Yeah.
talk about social media, we're only talking about the general social media, or are we talking about, because when you talk about LinkedIn, when you talk about Twitter, when you talk about WhatsApp, their use is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Because I mean, for me, it's mostly LinkedIn and well, Facebook here and there. Very barely do I go there. Instagram, I'm usually not there. But
Mm.
to a certain extent, I have actually friends that actually dress up and like you really know that things are not well, but their pictures they say a totally different story. So I do not know why they go there, but yeah. I think that's when I agree with this guy who said, hey, I think we want to escape from reality because everybody thinks now that this person is, or one of my friends is really having a good day. But after
Yeah.
posting all this and saying, it's really working for me, and then they're saying, like, yo, dude, can you borrow me some cash? You're like, yo, bro, I just saw your pictures today and like you're making it, but what's going on?
yeah.
Don't
So
use my
so
social
so
media. Tell me how much money I can borrow from you.
yeah. So Wimbai has been commenting here, and she said earlier that there are so many resources available on social media. Now she commented and saying, on Facebook, I joined particular groups to learn more knowledge. I have become a chef learning from Facebook and have links to YouTube.
That's
She has
amazing.
become a chef.
That is
No,
cool.
no, 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 wait. I tried that. Wait, let me tell you this. I
So
tried it.
Paul,
Stan,
sorry,
yes,
when you move your hands here in front, it's making your camera move in and out. So yeah, go ahead.
right. I get you. I'm going to be a news reader now. So yeah,
Yeah.
I was saying I tried working on workout diet. Yeah. You get to another page on social media, they're telling me that you need more protein, less carbs, and you go on the next page and you're not having enough carbs. You don't have carbs, so cut a little bit on the protein.
Well,
So anyway,
the problem
this
there
thing
is there is
all right.
no one
I'm
who
going to.
verifies this information. There's no one who says this is correct because everybody writes what they're thinking. Like what we are having right
Yeah.
now. I'm just saying whatever that I think and what works for me. But there's no one who really says this is correct. This is or a prefect of this knowledge. So you
But the
can't follow
question,
everything.
I think you are right there, but it also depends on in terms of what resource, right? Like if we use this particular example, if it's learning to cook, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I follow the recipe and I
Mm-hmm.
cook and the food is good, or if it's learning to bake and I follow the recipe and I
Yeah.
bake, that's my confirmation, right?
That it has worked. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
if it's your problem that you didn't follow the whole instructions and it didn't work?
No, but what Ken was trying to say is that there's no regulations there to say.
Yes,
I
exactly.
think there are going to be consultancy firms that will be consulting on really stuff you need to listen to and pay attention to and filter information coming through. I think if Facebook and Twitter and all these other platforms don't put in consultancies there, private firms will come in to consult to sift information because if you just go on your search engine and just type anything that you want to learn from, there's
Yeah.
going to be information coming through and you won't know which one is correct until you put the cake in the oven. And already
Yeah.
there's too late.
Well, I think the thing is, I mean, we can talk of the case of COVID-19 right now. I mean, what Twitter and Facebook are trying to do, even YouTube. If you say something that does not really go in line with exactly the advice, healthcare advice that actually people get, then what they do is they just remove this information.
So they remove
Yeah.
what you posted.
Yeah, they remove what you posted. If it's incorrect, they have got algorithms that actually remove it from public consumption. So this is to a
Yeah.
certain extent okay, but of course we are using AI, which is not 100%. So that might not
Yeah.
be well. So yeah.
Yeah, I
But I
think
mean,
though also
to, to fascism, when we talk of that, Herbert,
Mm-hmm.
that's typical Mussolini style, because now that's censorship. We have a classic case of the Madagascar COVID-19 solution,
Yes,
and
yes.
World Health Organization have not approved of it, which means if you say something in that direction, there's a very
Then
high chance. So
Yeah,
in
yeah.
a way,
Well,
yeah,
well, at this moment, who just said we never approved it? It never said it. It says we do not know whether it works or not because there's no scientific proof. Okay, so it's your discretion to say whether you want to use it or not, but we don't know.